Well, welcome everyone. Most of you already arrived yesterday, and some came in today. Awesome to have you here. Welcome at the Builders House. Presenting you by Polygon, Lens, by Economy, and obviously organized together with our house and Web Lab. It's amazing especially how fast we pulled this together. I think it definitely a huge shout out to Rusty River and Edgar, Sharon and Shira were not here, and everyone else from WebLab. I cannot say enough how much we appreciate you guys setting this up. And just a little bit about why we're doing this. At Polygon, we values builders and the community more than anything. It's what we ascribe a large part of our success to. At the end of the day, if builders won't build, we won't have these amazing applications, and mass adoption won't come. So, builders is our focus, and I'm super glad that you're all here. And what we'll do this week, a little bit about this week, is we'll form teams in a bit, and the goal is not to, let's say, force people in a team, but it is to encourage to work together. These teams, they will be presented in a bit by Rusty. Feel free to have a look at them. If you want to switch around, that's all good. It won't be a competition, but the goal is that we'll give you an opportunity to present during Builders Jam at the end of the week. What have you built? And during the week, we'll support you with office hours. My colleague Manny here and Tony will be in the Discord, but also throughout the week, here to answer any questions you might have. My other colleague from fellow protocol Lens, Fabri, will be here tomorrow for anyone who has questions about Lens. And we'll give a couple of workshops, and the goal is to help you build something amazing. This can be already something you're building. So if you're in a team and you're already working on something, check with your team members if okay, they want to contribute. If it's something that that might be difficult, work on something that's also fine. But just try to sync with each other on what works. But by no means as necessary is it forced. It's very much a suggestion. So we make sure that everyone, some people are here alone, they didn't come with a group. Everyone can get the most out of the Builders House. And again, the main opportunity is for you to present at Builders Jam. I will say one thing. You're not forced to present at Builders Jam. So if you don't want to, please let Rusty know beforehand so we can adjust the agenda accordingly. It's just like a wild opportunity for you because we all have partners there, we'll have VCs there. So for you, it's an opportunity to showcase your skills. But the main goal of this Builders House is to build, and then obviously to share what you built at the end of the week as well, and hopefully using Polygon ID, Lens, any other technology that we encourage. Before I hand it off to Rusty, are there any other questions? No? Okay, feel free to reach out afterwards. Rusty will explain a little bit about how the teams are formed, and then after that, we'll have a session. We'll have a little bit of a break, and Manny will do Polygon ID at 4 p.m.
Yeah. So just to reiterate again, super excited to have you all join us here for the Web3 Builders House. We're excited for a really awesome week. Again, rundown. So today we're having the Polygon ID workshop. Tomorrow we're having the workshop with Lens, and then Thursday the workshop again with Polygon on zkAVM, and then Friday we have super packed, super exciting day, the Builders Jam. So the team formation, I basically organized it with about 17 people. So organized it into 4 teams. It was to split developers and to split different design talent. It's suggested list, so if there's a better combination that we think works, very dynamic, we can reorganize the teams. Okay, so the team 1 I had is Yogiv, David, Daniel, and Leonardo. Team 2 is Nuno, Stefano, Kareem, and Aaron. 3 is Daniel, Dimitri, Tim, and Vanessa. And 4 is Diego, Michael, Joe, Charlotte, and Hidetaka.
So afterwards, if there's something up, feel free to we don't have to do it now, but afterwards, feel free to reach out to Rusty, and then if there needs to be a switch, we can do that. But yeah, this is a preliminary division.
Yeah, preliminary division, and again, we'll reach out, communicate in Telegram or after about which teams who wants to pitch for the Builders Jam. Again, that's a super awesome opportunity. And the goal also of the teams is just to get the collaborative effort to leverage the other awesome community we have here of people. Yeah, really excited about that.
Yeah, please do let Rusty know, if it's a clear no from your end, because we're building up the agenda, and then we can consider that. Right now we do have like for these 4 teams each 15 minutes for the at the Builders Jam. So if that's not the case, great, but let us know. Also something else, me, Manny, and Tony will be at EEC Lisbon. So for anyone who's gonna keep on hacking and building, we'll be there to help you as well. If you're gonna use any of the technology, if you want to continue on something there on EEC Lisbon, we'll be there. Feel free to reach out. We'll make sure that we force you to wear some Polygon swag, and then we'll answer your question afterwards.
Yeah, and River set up the Discord with Manny yesterday, and so in addition to the workshops, Raza, Tony, and Manny are going to be available in the Discord. If you have any questions about like integrating stuff or any questions about the project, you can reach out to them through the Discord, and they'll be there to assist you.
And we'll be here throughout the day. So today we'll be here, and then tomorrow and on Thursday we'll be here as well. Friday, obviously, like we'll be at the Builder Jam, and some of you might come later. So there's no fixed time you have to come in. It starts around 10 a.m. ish. We start with some pretty cool workshops. Some on you're gonna get a sneak preview or the full thing, like on Polygon ID and zkVM. It's gonna be slightly different. But Infura is bringing alpha as well. Lido and Lens are gonna be there. So for anyone who's interested in that, that's the early part of the day. And then in the latter part of the day, around 2-3 p.m., we're gonna start with the demos. And so for anyone who obviously want to participate, be there then. And then one final thing I will say is, for anyone who is interested in participating in a guild, we have Edgar over here, who will be our Polygon guild lead for Lisbon. We're super excited to have, not only a talented man, but a hustler, and he gets shit done. So I really appreciate you. Again, shout out to Edgar. But please feel free to reach out if you want to be involved in Polygon in any other way, like for Lisbon. And we also have an advocate program. In an advocate program, basically we try to get Polygon enthusiastic people. Let me be very clear, there are some benefits, such as, it's not just like a name. You'll be able to go to events, we'll pay for that, and you'll be able to go to or host sessions. If you create content, we'll support you in our ecosystem. That means like through social media, but also connecting with partners. And we had advocates, like I think the best example is one of our advocates ended up becoming a regional lead. So it is a way for you if you're looking for an opportunity to get more active with Polygon. Definitely, get connected with Edgar, who will be one of our point guards, like here in Lisbon. Reach out to me if you want, like are interested in the advocate program. All right. Well, thanks a lot. You build away, guys.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right.